looking too aware of the map all the time, it seems. But of course, it is a show match, so perhaps focus is not all of this is about. It's also about
here we go. Malik in towards the middle. Is he going to go? He's wind walking at the moment. The support is there. Actually, the support's all there from the Scourge side right now. Actually, he should not go that. Get yourself out, Malik. Sorry, never mind. Just run. This will be the end of a tier 2 tower. Oh, Epicenter looking for it. Blink goes over the top. We will see Invoker actually cycloning him up there. It won't be enough. The burrow comes through. He went for the invis, but dust popped off absolutely instantly to make sure he couldn't escape from that one. Loader tried to jump in here, and now the Shuriken Malik will now come in, try and bring down the banana. In fact, does so successfully as well, with a flame breath coming from Chihiro from the side. Try and spin Loader up in the air so they can't actually damage him. And now Dendai still hanging around, and a very, very fast Blink coming out here. Malik is still on the hunt at full HP. The bouncing starting going off now. We do lose the twin-headed dragon, but still the blast coming out there as Malik is just literally hunting the support heroes right now while the rest of the battle's going on. SK now moving himself around as well. Anti-Mage gets a beautiful stun, or actually gets beautifully stunned off the side, and then the blast from Magnus right over the top. 3 down for the Sentinel right now, 2 down for the Scourge, and we will see some Trenants dying so slightly badly here with Dread being caught on fire as in comes the Burrow Strike, and Kurukai once again should actually die from this one. But Blinky actually turned himself around. What a great time to actually do that, right on top of the Panda Brewmaster, but Dendai blinks him even more fashionable style and kicks him around the side here as Malik is currently wind walking himself back out. The blast goes off. There's no dust charges. Invoker still making the most of it here. In fact, Malik still attacking this Magnus. Will there be enough? And the flaming rock going in a completely random direction, nowhere near the Scourge heroes as Molini trying to push this NS back, and he will actually do so. One big blast over the top, 42 HP, and that is enough to actually get the last hit here. So Invoker walks away with another one and gets some sort of comeuppance here for the MYM Legend team playing for the Sentinel side.
Yeah, we should take this moment in between the action to catch up to live speed, as I'm up to 17:59, 18 straight. And Dread, interestingly enough, chose to pick up a Vladimir. This is a completely controversial build on a Panda Brewmaster. I was expecting a Blink and a Blink Aghanims to come off, but of course, this aura is very useful for his allies. They've got 3 melee heroes getting
Malik,
life drain.
Light, TP, AM, and oh, it's a stop. Because while that was happening, Dendai is killing someone up there on the top lane. So say goodbye to Jakira with the DTS.
SK is going to be a force in this game. He's got 80 CS. He's got 2,000 gold, 7 kills. While Loader with more farm than him, he's got about 100, but he died 4 times, getting 0 kills.
Initiate, where's the stomp? There's the stomp. Look for the blink from Lena as well to come and join this battle when she needs to. Loader, now she comes in, and Loader, great timing there on the blink, gets himself out. Ogre Magi now going to come in and actually give a bit of hand here with Malik still running around trying to hunt off anyone he possibly can right now. There's 3 heroes from either side with Magnus now joining in here for DTS on the bottom lane. They are ready to try and push it out now. And Ogre Magi, the multicast actually going off on Anti-Mage, out of all people, to actually come through. So they'll be ready to actually push this bottom lane out now with Ogre Magi waiting for the right time to come off. Anti-Mage now blinking himself back down a little bit further as well. They want to it. Panda Brewmaster pops off himself into multiple parts right now. We lose the Arse player because there's the invaluable Banana moving himself out now too. Anti-Mage and Ogre running themselves up here. Malik still wants to have a crack here. They want to wait until this Panda Brewmaster ulti actually wears off, and then they can attack the real one as Panda goes in for the farm. Very, very bad move here with the blink instantly coming out here. Panda's going to get himself caught out, and well, I don't think he's going to escape from this one. There's enough heroes here to ensure his downfall. Still moving himself out. Windwalk actually going off now from Malik, but it will be Dread actually going to try and TP out there. Very, very easy for Loader to actually hit the last hit there too. Light trying to fall himself back towards that bottom rune as Loader is still hanging around the area, but he's going to give this one to Malik to get him fun up a little bit more. Actually, Light still managing to actually run. Running a hell of a lot right now. Frost goes off, is going to fall in short. Light moved inside the trees here, so Malik does actually lose vision. SK now coming down as well. Very, very, actually no quick wind walk. Dust now going off, that's why I wasn't even going to try for it. Bouncing stun, doesn't actually bounce. The Malik will actually go off here. Malik tries to run himself out, use that wind walk for the extra speed, not for the invis right now because he's still revealed by the dust. Ogre Magi will come in, look for that stun, and he won't actually go it just yet as Kurukai runs up towards the high ground, and the Malik actually almost killing Bounty Hunter off. off just then. Invoker now comes around to actually give a bit of a hand as well, but we have seen the DTS boys fall back towards where the tier 1 tower used to be there in the middle, but Malik is still scouting him. SK goes for the burrow strike. Twin-headed dragon's a little bit of trouble. Will Malik even reveal himself right now? No, he won't. There's enough support to make sure that he would die as well. So in the end, saving himself and letting PSTR die once again here with the wooden spoon in his hand.
Yeah, could have used a little bit more Invoker in that fight, I think, from the Legends boys. Now that he's picked up his Aghanims, the effect Aghanims has on Invoker's ultimate is reduces the cooldown drastically, so he can quickly switch between spells. And if Merlini has the APM to do this, he can really get off a lot of stuff. That's the Tornado, that's the Meteor.
You want the quick switch of spells? He literally just gave you a demonstration right there. This is Dota 101 being taught by Merlini, the MYM legend. Loader actually on the hunt right now of Dread, but there is still a lot of heroes here from DTS. They can hold this one off here. And Kurukai now goes for the stun there on Light, and they already see with the Sentry Ward going down there. Malik gets completely sprung here. Invoker comes up, and the Wall of Frost just holding them back, allowing them to regroup here. But Malik just getting himself caught out. He was not ready for that ward to be in place.
Oh, it looked like DTS were baiting him a little bit. They stood still all of a sudden after placing that sentry, and Milk ate that bait like it was the source of life for him. Is wow, 4,100 gold on that Sand King, I just realized. He's got a fuck ton of gold, and we'll see what he comes up with. He could get a full Aghanim right now if he wants to do that. Could go for a heart for some more tanking, could even go for
Kurukai.
Akira, some auras.
Kurukai. Panda Brewmaster will just walk straight past him. It's like we don't even want him at the moment. We're just going to like literally just try and focus on getting the Twin-headed dragon down. Dread, I'm not quite sure if he actually like missed him in the fog of war or something. But yeah, in the end he decides to let him live. What a great Roman emperor he would be. Now we do see the Forged Spirits, they will be claimed. A little bit of extra gold coming in towards the DTS bank accounts with those guys going up there. I'm wondering if Panda Brewmaster actually went for that Vlad just so the creep wave can push. He's staying close enough the creep wave actually gets the area of effect there. Of course, the Vlad is giving the lifesteal ability to anybody in the area. But yeah, it is a very, very interesting item for him to actually go Invoker. Still trying to push out that mid with the Forged Spirit. It's going to take a little bit more to actually bring that one down. The time is actually going to wear out in that one before anything goes through it, even though it's just harassing the Panda Brewmaster the entire time. While Loader is still farming up that bottom lane with the Hood as well as Vanguard completed on top of him. I'd like to see damage dealing a little bit better for him next item. Hopefully a Butterfly coming up here. Magnus now with the Invis Rune, going to look for the gank on the bottom lane. He's spotted two heroes right now. SK will go for the Burrow Strike. In fact, Ogre Magi spots him first, goes for the stun. Now we see the stun coming through. Panda Brewmaster, Epicenter going to come up from Dendai. They've already claimed two of the Sentinel heroes right now, and the Epicenter just wipes off what was left of around them, actually hitting no heroes whatsoever from the side now. And we'll push this mid tower now with 5 heroes up here from DTS. They're quite ready to push this one in, and Invoker is hanging on the front lines at the moment. Wind goes up, try and pick them up a little bit more, but the blink comes straight through and then surges him straight back again, charging through Merlini actually now dropping down the big meteorite, almost killing SK. He's on 74 HP on the retreat back out again. Malik trying to look for a hunt right now. He's not actually going to find one. More TPs trying to come in towards that middle lane, and we do actually see Loader killing off Dendi here. He now gets Cyclone up as well, so Dendi is already dead, but can Loader claim another one? They're still pushing out this mid lane. T2 tower is down, but they won't hang around there, but maybe Malik looks for it. Oh, the dust! The dust on the ward, so when he does run, he will not be able to escape. Great stun comes in there from the Lina. Managing to actually slow him down as well, and Loader is now trying to come back in towards this mid lane. Frost wasn't enough, but big multicast there on Light will be enough to actually claim his life as well. Wow, fall yourself back, blink there from Lina. Pulls himself a lot further away from Loader before he even put an attack on there, which of course would send the Blink Dagger into cooldown. But wow, both teams really throwing hammer and tongs into this one. And I have also been updated here the fact that it is actually a 1v1 at the moment. The MYM admins have actually decided to award DTS that first win. So this will actually be your last shoutcasted match for this night, because this is a best of 3. As far as the shoutcast goes, I think these guys will actually keep playing a couple of fun games after it. But literally, the winner of this one actually wins the MYM show match here, Synderen.
Are you sure?
Absolutely positive. It has actually come from the words of Angie himself.
That they've changed it to a best of 3.
It's a best of 3 as far as the shoutcast actually goes, because it needs to kind of end sometime today. But it will actually, they will still have a couple more fun matches after this one before the match of MYM versus Lost to You.
I see. Okay, so yes, this is the decider, and it could go both ways right now. It's 17 to 26, and phone calls coming in.
Smooth.
Loda is getting a lot of farm done in mid. He's got Hood, Vanguard, and 2,800 gold, so he could be looking at a very big item soon with all that tank ability he's got. He's going to be hard to bring down for the DTS boys. And a DTS without any real carry here. They need to take care of business while they can with that combo they've got. They've got Magnus, Panda, and Sand King for some massive teamfight ability, and they need to execute that before these carries on the Sentinel.
Oh, Tendai! Catch yourself out, son! Get yourself stunned, get yourself flamed, as well as frosted, as well as now Burrow striking himself out, but 70 HP, goes into a sandstorm, and over the top goes. That's actually not going to do any damage, but it was the burn was more than enough from Merlini to actually get the last hit on him as he tried to come out of the sandstorm. But SK now down and out for a minute to go. Magnus with a DD. They're going to look for some sort of revenge kill here. DTS. They're going to think MYM's going to be confident, and the MYM legends will be confident. Now the sun's going to come on through. Look for that initiation. Dendai, Merlini, and instantly falling himself back. Because Dendai can't do anything. He's actually dead for the moment. But the tier 2 tower should actually go down with Magnus going towards the front lines as well. Wants to get that initiation off, but will they actually let them? Off goes the flame breath, takes out that creep wave nice and fast. Double stun actually going to come off here. Sends Magnus up into the trees here. Off goes the rock as well. They will actually kill the Magnus from here. So 2 down for the Scourge. It's a 5v3 battle at the moment. But the Invis coming up from Invoker, trying to get himself out. Great frost there from the Twin-Headed Dragon. Will it be enough to actually save him? No, the Maldage will be more than enough to actually kill off the rest. And while Loda's trying to kill everyone else off in the rest here, puts its ulti on top of the banana. It is, of course, the Arse Man playing it off here, and now Panda Brewmaster is back into one piece. It's taken that long during this battle. He's the only one left alive here for DTS, trying to retreat himself back up as far as he can go, but that's a lot of MYM legends on your tail for you to actually survive here, and Kurokai's putting his fat ogre ass right in front now. Wait for the stun. Are they going to do it? They're going to basically play with him, and wow, losing only one hero here, the MYM legends, but they better get themselves down towards that bottom tower. It is currently under siege. And speed 4 time as well.
Yeah, DTS should just gather up and take the fight correctly here. They chose to take that fight without Dendy first off, and then they got into a bad position with that Magnus, so actually got a 3-on-5. And if they give away a couple of more gifts like that, even though it's the Christmas spirit, I'm not sure they want to give away this game, and that's what they're doing right now by taking fights like that. So Santa would be proud, I guess.
Yeah, that they definitely will be. I'm actually loving the fact that Bounty Hunter's actually gone for a Sanjay at the moment. So he does, I believe, actually have that MAIM ability that actually comes through. The 16 strength plus 10 damage plus 15% attack to actually MAIM, yep. So actually getting a lot more of a ganking approach coming out from him as well, because he can complete that into the full-on SMY. Well, it's an old core item for Bounty Hunter here. And even now, just using that Crow to actually scout up, actually getting up towards the secret shop. What are we going to see bought on the Crow? It's just a Ring of Health, and the Crow is going to basically walk himself back in towards the lanes, or one of the lanes so far. But still a lot of farm. There's that Eagle Horn I was waiting for, so we will see a Butterfly coming out from Loda. He will actually pick that one up for his next item. In fact, he's almost got enough money to complete it. Another 600, 700 gold and actually have it. Interesting play here at the moment here, Syndron. DTS are going to take Roshan. This is definitely going to help him.
Yeah, and they've got every chance to do that. The MYM are pushed back on their lanes. They've got the Vladimir on the Panda, and he's even got a Yasha as well. I don't know what Dread's thinking about. He's testing some shit out since it's a show match anyway. I'd never consider this item build viable. Yeah, I said viable. And of course the Witch Doctor heal is going to keep everyone topped on HP. It's going to be a free Roshan kill. And that Aegis could come down on that Sand King. He's got the Ginsu up. So if he's able to survive once more, he could get another Hex off in those fights. And we do see Sand King picking up that Aegis.
We need a bit of a speed up as well, hopefully.
Oh yeah, expecting to see DTS really go for this one right now in mid. All 5 heroes could be there, or could